Hey there, movie fans. This is 101 Bronson back here again, and today we're going to be taking a look at my TV shows that I own on. Well, I guess there might be one or two on Blu-ray, but mostly on DVD, right? I don't own as many shows as I would like. I mean, there's a lot of great shows out there, right? But you know, shows, they usually come with seasons, which means a box set, which means a little pricey. But having said that, I do own a lot. I always like to think there could be more, but that's me. But for the casual people, this might be a lot that I have. So yeah, let's go over them. I mostly like comedy shows, like sitcoms and stuff, so I do have a lot of sitcoms. I also like some action shows, even some anime shows like The Simpsons, right? But let's just go over it. First up is a sitcom. According to Jim, I unfortunately only have 2 seasons because this is from Germany. They have never even released a show in my country. It is on TV all the time though. But no, Germany has put out the first 2 seasons. I hope they're gonna do the rest because I do like this show. According to Jim, with Jim Belushi and Courtney Thorne Smith, is that her name? And I like that actress, so I forget her name right at this moment. It should say it here somewhere, right? It doesn't? Oh. Anyway, I do like this show. I think it's a good, funny comedy show, so yeah. Only own 2 seasons of it. Next up is my favorite childhood TV show, The A-Team. This is also played to death in my country on television. I grew up watching this. This is the first season. It's a silly, cartoony, over-the-top show from the 80s. But you know, I'm a huge fan of 80s action movies, and this kind of appeals to that. I mean, yes, it is silly. They shoot 1,000 rounds. They never hit anybody. They never have to reload. But I like the guys. I like the chemistry between the guys. That's always been one of the biggest things about the show. Is I like how they function as a group and how they work together, and the actors how they play off each other. Even though George Peppard and Mr. T didn't really get along during the show. I mean, the first 2 or 3 seasons they did, but and then they got some problems together. But A-Team, I love it. It's cheesy, it's corny, it's over the top, but I love it. Of course, I do have season 2. I mean, I love these guys: Hannibal, Face, Murdoch, B.A. Baracus, Mr. T. I pay the fool. Yes, great show. Season 2. Then season 3, I guess, is where they got a little. They didn't really get along that much anymore, Mr. T and George Peppard. But also, by the way, I do like the other 2 actors as well. Dwight Schultz. Yeah, that's Dwight, and that's Dirk Benedict. Yeah, I almost got him confused there. But. And then season 4 was kind of where the show really went downhill. I think up to season 3 it was really great, but season 4 had some dodgy episodes. Even one with Boy George, if you can believe that. I mean, believe it because it's on there. And then the final season, season 5, where they had to bring in Robert Vaughn because George Peppard and Mr. T weren't even communicating together anymore. They were really not getting along at this point. Robert Vaughn was a good friend of George Peppard, so they brought him in to kind of be the go-between, let's say. I do like season 5. It's better than season 4, but yeah, not a great send-off for the show because it just ends. It doesn't even have a actual final episode because it got cancelled. So yeah, which is the case for a lot of shows. But yeah, by the way, these shows are all alphabetically. So next up alphabetically is Charmed, which I know you might be thinking this is more of a chick show, right? But I like the hell out of this show. I don't know. Again, I grew up on this show. Actually, I watched it when I was a kid, and as a kid, of course, I used to think these were really beautiful women. I mean, Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano, Rose McGowan is in there, and Holly Marie Combs. And these are 8 seasons. I'm not gonna get them all out. It's the full box set. It's in there. This was kind of pricey, but like I said, I do like the show. Um, the actresses, I think, are beautiful in it, and yeah, it is again a pretty silly show, but yeah, I do like it. And then next up is another sitcom, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith, of course, this is what made him, pretty much what made him famous, right? All 6 seasons? Yeah, 6 seasons. I mean, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I love it, man. Will Smith, James Avery, Uncle Phil, legendary. Carlton, Alfonso Ribeiro, right, who plays him. Tatiana Ali, or what's her name? Yeah, the actress that plays Ashley. Jeffrey. Yeah, great show, great comedy show. I love Will Smith. Yeah. I think in his movie career, Will Smith had a lot of hits and misses. There are a lot of movies of his I like, but there are some movies I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? But Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I think, was always consistently great. There's not one season that I thought was like lesser or terrible or whatever. I like it. So yeah. Same case could be made for this. Of course, legendary sitcom Friends. This is the pretty thick box and it comes in this. All the seasons are in there, which I believe are like 11 seasons, 10, 11 seasons. Let me just check, because it should say that somewhere, right? The one with all the episodes, yeah. I know it's all the episodes, but how many? I believe it was 11, but don't hold me down on that. But yeah, Friends, I mean, great show. Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, Matthew Perry, Lisa Kudrow. I love Friends, you know. Joey Tribbiani, one of my favorite characters. How you doing? Yeah, great show. Let's move on over here. Again, only 2 seasons I own of this show. They are available, and there's an option to pick up more, but it's the Sci-Fi Channel show Haven. The first season, based on a Stephen King short story. The reason I actually got into the show is because of her, Emily Rose, who was in the video game series Uncharted as Elena Fisher, and I heard she was doing the show. I saw an episode where Nolan North, aka Nathan Drake from the Uncharted games, was also co-starring. So I was like, hey, it's the cast of Uncharted doing TV work. I'm gonna have to go into it, and I did like Haven. That was a pretty good show. Same for season 2. And I have seen the other seasons because we do have the Sci-Fi Channel in my country. Or at least we did. I don't think we have it anymore. So they watch all the seasons, and all the seasons are available here, but I just haven't got around to picking up the rest yet. So, alright. Next up, one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. It almost hit me in the face there. From Germany, the box set. Married with Children. Al Bundy. You know, this is they split it up. This is season 1 to 6, and this is season 7 to 11. 7 to 11. No, but Married with Children probably my favorite sitcom, or second favorite. But I really love Al Bundy. Again, I kind of grew up in this one. Ed O'Neill as Al Bundy is fantastic. So is the rest of the cast, of course. Who's the woman that plays Pac? Katie Sagal. And Christina Applegate is in there. Great show. I love Married with Children. Next up is the box set of Miami Vice, another great 80s TV show. I mean, we talk about 80s. They do have great songs in this show. They have a lot of Phil Collins songs, Aerosmith, Kate Bush. You know, just think of like an 80s band, and it's probably heard in Miami Vice. I have only seen the first 3 seasons. I'm in the fourth one right now. It's been a while since I watched it actually. Like I really have to continue watching, but I remember I'm right in the middle of season 4, which is kind of where the quality of the show kind of goes down for me. I liked season 1 to 3, but season 4 has kind of been dodgy. So yeah, but yeah, I do like Miami Vice. I like the actors in it. You know, Don Johnson I think is fantastic. So yeah. Next up is, I think this is all of them so far, the second comedy show that Ed O'Neill did from Married with Children, starting with an M also, Modern Family, season 1. Yeah, what can I say about Modern Family? It's a great show. It's up to its 11th and final season right now, which we don't have here in the Netherlands just yet, so don't spoil anything, okay? Anyway, Modern Family, season 1, season 2, season 3. I love the cast in this show. Usually there's like 1 or 2 that I really like, but in this cast I like all of the actors. I mean, I like Ed O'Neill, of course, Sofia Vergara, Julie Bowen, Ty Burrell, Ariel Winter. Who plays Haley? What's her name? Sarah Hyland. Yeah. Anyway, Modern Family season 4. These DVDs actually come loaded with special features, which are quite neat. Season 5, where Jay and Gloria, aka Ed O'Neill and Sofia Vergara, get a extension to their family. They get a baby, Joe. Season 6. Season 7. Yeah, again, there's not much I can say about Modern Family because I really love it. And I mean, it's going for 11 seasons, so you know, not the only one. So this is season 8. Season 9. And the last one so far, season 10. So yeah, I've not seen anything from season 11 yet because I'm waiting for it to air here in my country. I believe we have the first 2 episodes right now, so I'm gonna have to catch up on it. It's on my DVR, so there you go, Modern Family. Next up is The Persuaders. Don't pay attention to the title because they translated the title into Dutch. But Tony Curtis, Roger Moore, my favorite James Bond once again. I love Roger Moore. This is actually a year or 2 years before he did his first Bond movie, so kind of playing a Bond-esque role if you ask me too. Yeah, Persuaders. What can I say? This is a pretty great show. It only lasted for like a season because this is the only thing. It only has 24 episodes, it says on the back, yeah. But I do believe the show was popular, especially in Germany. I think it was popular, from what I've heard. But yeah, definitely a recommendation if you like Roger Moore. It's also kind of like a spy, spy kind of show where they go on a mission it's one of those shows. Next up, I love The Simpsons, so I do have quite a few seasons of The Simpsons. I mean, how long have they been going on for now? 30 seasons? Maybe more? But yeah, this is the very first season of The Simpsons, which has like a J card or whatever you call it, right? Yeah, nothing really on the back. Yeah, Simpsons season 1. I love The Simpsons. I also love Family Guy, of course, and South Park, but The Simpsons is the only one of those kind of shows as of now that I own. I would like to pick up some Family Guy later on, but you know. Anyway, Simpsons, the second season. Kind of a shiny packaging. I'm sorry for the flare there, but for the glare. Sorry. Yeah, this is really shiny. But shiny is nice. Shiny is good. The third the season of The Simpsons. I don't remember too much about the episodes. I mean, there's been a lot, like I said, so I do remember a few. Like, yeah, the Treehouse of Horror episodes, of course. What was the other one? I know there was a great episode in this season, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the controversial episode with Michael Jackson. Yeah. Season 4. He's one of my favorite characters. I love Ralph. Oh yeah, Lisa's first word. I think I remember that episode. That was a really good episode in my opinion. The monorail episode. There's a season. I was looking for this on season 3. I thought it was there, but no. The monorail episode. It's here, written by Conan O'Brien, or co-written at least, right? Also do have season 5 right here, which I also liked. I believe this is the season I'm stuck at currently. I believe I have to finish this, and then I do have season 6, but more to follow on that. I think I'm like in the middle of season 5 here. Yeah, I did see the Cape Fear episode and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I do have to finish this season and then season 6. So yeah. Speaking of season 6, it's right here. I do love the packaging for this one. They kind of change it up from the previous ones. This is like where you pull it out. They actually make it look like, and but when you pull it out, it's a different thing altogether. Oh yeah, little baby Maggie. Yeah. I do have to really quickly get season 7 because this is the last season I own so far. Because I do know that this one ends with a 2-part, with a the season finale is a 2-parter, but the second part continues in season 7, right? So if I watch this, I'm gonna have to quickly order season 7 because I hate cliffhangers. Anyway, we're up to the final show actually that I own. So yeah, it's a 2.5 Men sitcom show. Charlie Sheen, John Cryer, Angus T. Jones. Great cast. I love 2.5 Men again. One of these shows that I grew up on. Season 1, great start to it, in my opinion. God, I don't even have room for this anymore. I'll just put it there. I only own the Charlie Sheen seasons, by the way, so up until season 8. After he left and Ashton Kutcher took over, I kind of faded out from the 2.5 Men craze, but here's season 2. She's also great, by the way. What's her name? Holland Taylor as Charlie's and Alan's mother. Yeah, I like 2.5 Men a lot. What can I say? Season 3. This is where they add Candy, Alan's girlfriend, into the mix. Yeah, great season. I also really like season 4. That episode I thought was great. She's also great, Berta, played by Conchata Farrell. I hope I pronounced that right, but yeah. Then we had season 5, which I actually notice is a little damaged. Don't really like that, but yeah. Season 5 is the shortest season. I think this one had, because they were doing it made in the middle of a writer's strike. They only made like how many episodes? 19. Yeah, that's also, I think, with the first. No, I think the first season was longer. So I think the first season had 22 or 23 episodes. But yeah, this one only has 19 because it was made in the middle of a writer's strike. But this is where they add Courtney, played by Jenny McCarthy. Yeah, that's her, right? Who I think is a great character. Definitely a not hard to look at. You know, pretty easy on the eye. That girl. So yeah. Season 6. Oh yeah, with the puppet. That was a great moment. Yeah, season 6, 2.5 Men. And then we're up to season 7. I think in season 6 they introduced Charlie's fiance, and in this season it's like the build up to a possible wedding with Charlie Sheen's character, where they confirm bachelor throughout the entire show. I mean, I think you probably know the show, but yeah, this woman who is also not that tough on the eye, let's say. She definitely has some features that pop out, let's put it that way. And then the final season that I own is season 8, which is, you know, also a short season. This has 16 episodes. I was wrong on the 5th season. This is the shortest season that they did of that contains the least amount of episodes, right? Because of course Charlie Sheen was winning, and on Adonis DNA and on Tiger Blood and I don't know what else, and he got beef with the producer Chuck Lorre. So yeah, this was cut short because Charlie Sheen was having a meltdown, let's say. So yeah. Anyway, I do love season 8 still. I mean, even though Charlie Sheen was, you could kind of tell from the way he looked that he wasn't really being that healthy, right? Anyway, there you go. Those are all the TV shows that I own. And now that I have them spread across the bed here, it seems like a lot. But having said that, like I said, there's still room to grow. I mean, there's shows like The Walking Dead that I like. I'm watching that on Netflix right now. The Saint with Roger Moore is a show that I always wanted to own, because they did show some episodes of that when I was a kid, but I wasn't really interested in it back then. I did watch a few, but I always wanted to see The Saint fully with Roger Moore, because yeah. And I mean, you know, shows, you know, Netflix has some great shows in my opinion. I also have Amazon Prime, they have some pretty good stuff. So it's not that I own everything physical, it's also like streaming that I do. But of course physical is preferred, physical media. But you know, having said that, I think it's about time to wrap it up, right? Those are all my TV shows, and thank you all for watching once again. And next up, I'm almost done with showing you my entire DVD collection so far. I do have some stuff left, like all the movies that I have that aren't categorized per se. My Dustin Hoffman collection, which are about 9 movies, like I said in the previous video. But after that, I'm kind of looking around now. We're done with the DVDs for now. I mean, there's going to be update videos, of course, and there's going to be an update video coming at the end of this start of next month, which is tomorrow, because it's now the 30th. Let me just quickly cheat here. It is the 30th, so in 2 days time, on April 1st, April Fool's Day, I will post the collection update of the stuff that I got this past month. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So thank you all for watching once again, and so long for now.